Alright, so after yesterday's video, I realized just how important it is for me to come on here today and let you all know where I stand in regards to the state of our nation, my political standings, and a few other things in regards to this situation. So that's what this video is going to be about today. So let's get right into it. So the last time you all heard from me in regards to this type of stuff, when I covered that Joyner Lucas, I think it's I'm Not Racist song. And that was probably when I was around about 100,000 subscribers. Well, now I've gained about 130,000 more. So I feel like it's definitely very important for me to come on here right now and let some of the new people that haven't been tuning in for me for the longest know just where I am with this stuff. That being said, for those that don't know, yesterday I posted a video. It was my reaction to some of the memes that people were putting out there on Twitter in regards to World War III being a possibility. Now, that video was solely for entertainment purposes, and I even went back not too long ago and watched the video myself. And I thought, like, how could people not see it just for that? But now, since we live in such sensitive times, and I blame social media, I blame just how accessible information is to us as to why people are so much more sensitive than ever before. So many people took the things that I said in that video as the way that I actually feel and actions that I may actually take, and I was completely baffled by it. Like, maybe it's because I know the video is made for the purpose of entertaining, but nonetheless, let me go ahead and clear up a few things that I said in that video. Now, in the beginning of the video, you see me make this statement, and it goes a little something like, now, our president, your president, my president. Then I followed with, I didn't vote for him, but he is our president. Now, people took that as me being against our president. Really, that's an assumption. No assuming. Never good to assume. Just look at the word itself. Spell it out. A-S-S-U-M-E. You're making an ass out of you and me when you assume. Don't do that. You can make an ass out of yourself all you want, but don't involve me in it. So the statement about me not voting for him isn't because he wasn't the candidate that I chose. It was simply because of the fact that I didn't vote for anyone. Now, part of the reason why I didn't vote is because I've never been into politics. It's never really interested me. I remember back when I was in high school, people used to talk about it, and I used to be like, what? Isn't that the problem for the adults? Like, I thought the adults worry about that type of stuff. I don't understand. And yes, that's ignorant on my behalf. I couldn't agree more, but it's just something that really hasn't ever interested me to be into politics. I don't watch about it on the news. I don't read about it. I don't look it up to know what's in the world is going on when it comes to how our country is being ran. I know people might think, well, that is very irresponsible of you to not know these things. There's a lot of truth to that. There's a whole lot of truth to that, but it doesn't change the fact that it doesn't interest me enough to know about it. Part of the reason is because of how separated it makes us from one another. Y'all know on this channel, I've always been about unity. I've never voted before, and I probably never will vote because it means for me choosing a side. That might not be the case for every election out there, but at the same time, I still won't do enough of the research to find out if this should be the better person that I choose to be in office. Because like I said, over 100,000 subscribers ago, I feel that whomever gets elected to run our country should always have the best interest in heart for its citizens, regardless. And I also feel and believe that that one person is not solely responsible for all the decisions that get made. I could be wrong, I don't know the case, but that person also has a team of people that collectively come together to decide on what is best and how things should be ran or done. Now, maybe this person doesn't have the best team, but I feel that people should be wise and logical enough to come up with the best solutions in regards to any and every major matter that may come or present itself. I am not one for bloodshed. I don't like the fighting. I don't like the war, but it does not mean that I don't support my troops. There were people saying that, yo, these memes are so insensitive. They're stupid. They're ignorant. None of them are funny. There are people out there that are actually fighting for us to be able to be here and get on the internet and create those type of memes, and I couldn't agree more. And yes, we should all be extremely grateful and extremely appreciative for the fact that there are people out there risking our lives for us to speak so freely. Now, with that being said, it's very important for people to understand that because we are so free with our speech and with our word, people may say or do things like create those type of memes that might make other people feel upset, but it doesn't mean that that was their intention. That's one of the problems that we have being free speakers, is that we do things that may upset others, but it may not be with the intention of doing so. I feel like it's very important for us to open our mind and to realize the broader spectrum of the reality that is our freedom. But I want and need people to realize that us as individuals, we cannot live productively being so concerned with the severity of the things that happen around the world. Because if we all give so much energy and focus on those things in the negative sense, then we will not be able to conduct ourselves as productive members of society. Which is why people do things like create those type of memes to kind of soften the blow of things that occur and things that are happening in the world. It's like it's kind of taking back the power of the severity of the situations. Even though I'm against the bloodshed, I'm against the war, because I honestly feel like it's a shame that people are out there ending lives, doing these heinous acts for their own monetary gain. Rather it be for money or power, is quite disgusting to me. I don't agree with it. I disagree with it. But it doesn't mean that I don't support what our troops are out there doing. Y'all know I support our troops strongly. Even though there's people like me that are against fighting, it's still important for us to realize how important it is to still have people in the position to protect. But I will say this, if one life has to end to protect the lives of countless others, then I agree with that. Any and everyone, I feel, should agree with something like that. And that's only if you can't take away their power by putting them within a prison system. Now, this is freedom of speech, so I don't want nobody trying to come after me for making a statement like that. Hell, it wouldn't be right, because plenty of people are saying that in the comment sections, I'm sure. I'm sure, even though I haven't really paid it a whole lot of attention. One thing I have to put emphasis on that a lot of you don't know about me is the fact that I am an empath. Now, for those that don't know what an empath is an individual who is capable of taking on deep emotions of someone else. When you're in touch with that power/curse, if you see it that way, you have to be very, very protective of your energy and some of the stuff that you consume. For me to make a video like I did yesterday, just kind of lessening the blow of what has occurred, because if I don't deal with things in the way that me as an empath will, then I will emotionalize them deeply, and it will put me in a negative state that will be counterproductive to anything that I need to be doing within my own personal life. The same thing goes for each and every single one of you. If you put too much focus on what is happening, then you yourself can't move in the way that you need to move throughout your daily routine. It's unfortunate, but a lot of lives have been lost, and even more lives will be lost. All I can do is really pray for the troops and pray for the safety of all the innocent, no matter who they are in the world. Hopefully that whatever is happening right now gets resolved, and if in any way possible, in the most peaceful manner. Now, I'm sure a lot of you will think, well, for someone like you that see this stuff this way, what do you think will be the best solution to get this type of stuff to end? What will be the best solution? Those that know me know that my focus is here. My focus is on the mind. If people were to put more energy into developing their mindsets, it would do us all better, and we'll have better connections with everyone, and there will be more peace throughout the world, because it will eliminate most of the greed. People will really start to care for the well-beings of their brother, their sister, their neighbors, someone and anyone else of any other nationality, creed, or race, which there's only one race on this planet. People keep mistaking, it's called the human race. I will always stand by the notion of that, if people were to do a better job on figuring out how to collectively come together and coexist as the race of human beings on this planet, then we'll all be able to protect and serve one another. That's where I stand. That's where I always have and always will stand. Now, this would be more of an appropriate video to have these type of conversations in the comment section, because you know I welcome freedom of speech on this channel. What I tell you, speak your truth. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to follow your boy right here on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. Till the next one.